clearly I am a god dang on fool because my March TBR is damn ridiculous. Alright, so in the month of March I have a lot to catch up on, and I figured like no time like the present, my dude, right? No, but I can't keep putting it off. So, it's not that I have overly like very many books, it's just that they're big, bitch. They're big. So I'll just show you what I got. Right on the top of the pile is American Gods, which I started and never finished. This is the author's preferred text, which is bigger than the first published edition. I am working my way through this. I am only about 20% of the way through it. I would like to finish it and binge watch season 1 of American Gods before March 10th when season 2 comes out, because attainable goals, right? We can do this. How many pages is this motherfucking book again? 142, like, no biggie. For those of you who do not know who Neil Gaiman is, like, why? But, that aside, Neil Gaiman is one of my favorite authors. I've been a fan of his for a while. I love his writing style. Neil Gaiman is an author who I was, like, a fan, like, a stan fan of before I even started BookTube, even though I haven't read very much of his stuff, and it's just simply because I love his writing style so much. American Gods is kind of meandering in this. It's this kind of tale about old gods and new gods and how they're kind of coming together or duking it out, and how I guess they are making it. And I'm just gonna stop trying to tell you what it's about because I haven't read it and it's really meandery. And the best thing about Neil Gaiman's writing is to go in it blind as hell because the twists and turns are fucking incredible. And in this one I also like guessing who the characters are. Like there's one particular character in the book, Wednesday, or Mr. Wednesday, or whatever, who I didn't get who he was for the longest, and then I was kicking my own ass because I know that character. I know that character. There's no way I shouldn't have figured out very early on who it was, and it just did not damn connect. Anyway, so that's book numero uno. Secondly, is this book, which I'm having a big old buddy read, which you can join by adding Voxer to your phone or computer and messaging me at the handle down below and saying you want to join the buddy read, and I add you to the big old group chat. But we will be reading this for the entire month of March. It's an epic fantasy about a world that has dragons in it, and it's about the woman who was set out to save the world. It's supposed to be kind of like, I believe, like epic fantasy with a feminist twist, which, ooh, I really need. But again, this is one I haven't looked too much into because I don't read a whole bunch of descriptions. So I will link the book down on Goodreads. I'll link the Goodreads description down below so you can find what it's about. This is the only reason I have like literally no idea is because this is an author whose writing I like. I did read the the Bone Season, and loved it, and that was urban fantasy. So this being epic fantasy, I am so totally here for it because the system in her urban fantasies was pretty labor intensive, detail intensive, like very well built world, I feel like. So for this, I'm so ready. This mug is 802, if I'm correct. 804 pages. So yeah, like 7 something and 804. It's okay, it's totally fine. Like most normal people, like one of these will be their whole TBR, but Lauren has no chill. So what else we got? Next there is Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. This is supposed to be a humorous book about the apocalypse / the end of the world, and I'm really interested to read this because that show is coming up soon as well. And I've heard it is damn funny. And I'm really mad that I've had it this long and haven't gotten to it yet. So we'll be reading that this month as well. I don't know why I'm lying to myself saying I'm going to read all these damn books, but, you know, everybody needs goals. Then I have The King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I rushed out and got this book. I'm super excited about it. And I didn't know this one is signed. What? Hella cool. And look at it. It's just so damn pretty. I'm like a bird. I like shiny shit. This is awesome. Anyway, Leigh Bardugo can do no wrong in my eyes. She wrote Six of Crows and is single-handedly responsible for the awesomeness that is Cass Brecker, and therefore she is one of the most amazing humans on the face of the planet. However, this is kind of a spin-off series, so to speak. I believe it's going to be a duology. I could be wrong, but it is a spin-off from the Six of Crows and the both of her major series. This is a spin-off from like the Six of Crows and the Grisha trilogy, which I should probably finish the Grisha trilogy first. I kind of abandoned the last book because the main character will get on my nerves. But it's got one character, Nikolai, from the Grisha trilogy. Nikolai, I quit right after Nikolai got there, so I really do need to finish it, so I should probably add that to this TBR. Fuck. And Nina from the Six of Crows duology. I mean, yeah, duology. So, oh buddy. So we decided to read that, and if any of you spoil me, I will denounce you forever. Then there is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. This is an East Asian, did I make that up? I think it's East Asian, inspired retelling of The Evil Queen, and I'm here for it. I am so here for it. This was one of my most anticipated reads of 2017, and the bitch still ain't read it. Why? I don't know. Because I have this book and the sequel over here. Like, no chill. A Ninja Gots, no chill. Then there is The Kingdom of Copper. This is like my holy grail arc. Ah! I was so excited to get this book. If you guys did not, like, weren't following me or friends with me when The City of Brass came out, I gushed about it. I bought myself other copies. I gave copies to coworkers. I mailed copies to booktubers. I have mailed out 1, 2, 3, 4 copies I've mailed, and a copy I gave away to someone at work because everybody needs to read The City of Brass. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, bitch. It's amazing. So The City of Brass is part of the David Bond trilogy. The first book in the David Bond trilogy by S.A. Chakrabarty. This book is a Middle Eastern inspired fantasy set in this world where there are jinn, and amongst the jinn there are different cultures, and there's like political intrigue and shit just gets crazy, and she has these like, fuck tridimensional, these are like pentadimensional, is that a whatever. These are incredibly multi-dimensional characters, and I am in love with them, and I am in the process of this, but I kind of, I'm to my page! Oh, shit. Anyway, I am kind of like in the middle of this one, but I have been taking my time because I don't want it to be over, but also like I need to read it because I want to know what happened. I have this book ordered in the special edition, like sprayed edges UK book that's gonna match like the numbered special sprayed pages UK edition that I have of City of Brass, because there is no overboard when it comes to this woman's writing. Like, the setting is lush, the magic system is incredible, there's like, the characters are crazy, there's all kind of twists, the political intrigue, just like so fucking good. And I had an arc of the sequel and didn't finish it before the book came out. I don't know what's wrong with me, but my god, I love her writing so much. Then there is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer. This is also an arc that I've had for a while. This one was sent to me by Bethany, who also got it signed from me by the author when she went to an event. I've had this for a bit and didn't get into it, and I really, really want to because I am the queen of fucking retellings, and it is a Beauty and the Beast fucking retelling. Why haven't I read it? What is wrong with me? Why am I so hyper? I swear I have not even drunk anything out of that wine except for like 3 sips. I'm just kind of excited to get back into filming. And this is like the second video I filmed back to back. Like, I bet just getting her groove back. Hey. Anyway, this, I believe also has neurodiverse characters or a neurodiverse character in it. And I've heard nothing but good things about it. Like, Dylan, I believe, has raved about it. I think Fiona has raved about it. Like, why haven't I read this book? I don't know. But I have an arc. I'm just going to read it. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast retellings, that was a little bit extra. Let's do that again. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast retellings, I also have an arc of The Beast's Heart by Leif Shallacross. This was sent to me directly by the publisher. It just came out, so I'm not so far behind on this one. It came out February 12th. And also, this one is set in historical France. What is it, like the 1800s? I think I might have made that up. But it's set in France, and it is told from the Beast point of view. So it's something we don't get very often. And super stoked to read it. This is also one of my most anticipated reads since I heard about it. I've been stalking this book for quite a while. And she ain't ready yet. Shenanigans. And then lastly, I have another arc. This is why it's called March Madness, because I should have finished all these quite a while ago. Anyway, I have an arc for, sorry, my puppy just kicked the, I now have an arc for Gilded Wolves. I've had this one since December, by Roshni Chokshi. This is supposed to be a little bit of Six of Crows-ish, but it's set in a very glittering, like, is it 1880s or 1920s Paris? And the cast of characters is supposed to be very diverse and incredible, which is why I like the Six of Crows comparison. I feel like it's kind of coming in from other people. But the setting is also supposed to be very, very, very lush. This came out in January, so still, again, not uber behind. Came out January 15th. I've heard good things and bad things, so I don't really know. But excited to read it anyway. And I believe that is the last book that is on my TBR for March. There are other books that I need to read, but I'll start slipping some of the older ones in with some of the newer ones. So like this one I have 2 new releases. 3 kind of if you count 4. I have like half and half newer books. Like half and half 2019 books and older releases. So I'm going to try to mix in, like keep up and up on the new, what the cool kids are doing. Keep up to date with the new books, and then also mix in my older loves that I am newly discovering and haven't gotten to yet. So, fingers crossed. That is a giant stick. That's a lot of pages. We'll see. Well, we'll see. It's fine. It's totally fucking fine. We got this. That is it for my March TBR, you guys. Yeah, that's it for my March TBR. And if I forgot something, I damn sure ain't adding now. Fuck that. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.